Hello everyone, welcome to Urbanscape Bangalore, and in this episode we will be doing a small unboxing and also we will learn on how to fertilize water plants. So let us see what kind of fertilizer I have purchased from Amazon. So folks, I have purchased the fish fertilizer or the fish emulsion fertilizer that is excellent for plant growth. So this fertilizer is rich in both macro and micronutrients. The ratio of macronutrients, that is NPK, is 5:1:1. It is especially high in nitrogen, which is necessary for overall plant health and foliage growth. For leafy vegetables like cabbage, spinach, etc., this is an excellent fertilizer. The fish emulsion fertilizer has around 60 elements that are in the periodic table. That is how prolifically rich this fertilizer is. So let us talk about the ingredients that are required to make the fish emulsion fertilizer. So you would need the fish, obviously. You can either use fish waste or the whole fish. Plus molasses or jaggery is added to it, and you also need water and airtight container. So all these three ingredients are added and they are mixed in a blender, and then they are allowed to ferment for a month or two. But you must look at the label and see if the fertilizer is made out of marine fishes. Fish emulsion made out of marine fishes are excellent sources of micronutrients as well. I really like the way in which this fertilizer comes with a measuring cup. It definitely makes life easier. The actual price of this fertilizer is $350. However, I purchased this online and I got it for $315. And this is a 250 ml bottle. A lot of people have asked me on how to fertilize their water plants because unlike normal plants, they rely more on us for fertilizers. So if you have fishes in your water garden, then the fish waste is enough to fertilize the plant. However, if you do not have fishes like me, this is the best way to fertilize your water plants. I will let you know on how to fertilize your regular plants with fish emulsion in another episode. So folks, if you want instant results on your water plants, then even if you have fishes in your water garden, you can still use the fish emulsion. However, make sure that you do not add this fish emulsion in your aquariums or in the water that contains the fishes. So now let us see on how to fertilize your water plants using fish emulsion fertilizer. You would need a bucket filled with 1 or 2 liters of fresh water or rainwater. Take out the plants from the existing container, and you will also need a ladle or a stick to mix the emulsion thoroughly in the water. Since the fish emulsion stinks, it is better to do all these activities outdoors and make sure that the bottle also is kept outdoors because it has this very musky smell if you keep it indoors. So I have kept my fish fertilizer outside in the terrace. Now puncture a hole into the bottle and take up to 5 ml of fish emulsion in the measuring cup and add it in the water. Puncturing a hole in the bottle will be more convenient because the flow of the emulsion will not be very rapid. Now add this fish emulsion into a bucket filled with 1 liter to 2 liters of water. And please ensure that you do not use excess amounts of fish emulsion fertilizer, because excess amounts can be detrimental to the plant and it could burn the plant. So always use a limited amount of fish emulsion or any kind of fertilizer for your plant. Now mix the concoction really thoroughly with a stick or a ladle. If your water becomes really dark, then that means you have used excess amounts of fish fertilizer. Make sure that your water should be on the browner side. Now add these water plants into this container and leave it aside for 1 day. Keep it under a shady location. You can shift these plants into its older container after it has absorbed all the nutrients from the fish fertilizer for a day. And do not make the mistake of throwing away this water. You can use this water to fertilize your other garden plants. You can do the same thing with your other water plants like lilies, lotuses, etc. You can take it out of its existing container and add it into a bucket like this. So there are 2 reasons why your water cabbage has this yellow discoloration. One, it could be because of excess sunlight, and the other, it could be because of less nutrients in the water. So folks, we have come to the end of yet another episode of Urbanscape Bangalore. I hope you found this episode to be very interesting and informative. If you really did find this interesting, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. And also, please follow me on Facebook and Instagram, the link to which will be provided below. Thank you for watching Urbanscape Bangalore, and until we meet again, a very warm goodbye.